Today's video is about fake worshipping. For that to understand, we need to read verses from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, from the verse 30 to 33 in NLT version. And it says, "Son of man, your people talk about you in their houses and whisper about you at the doors. They say to each other, 'Come on, let's go hear the prophet tell us what the Lord is saying.' So people come pretending to be sincere and sit before you. They listen to your words, but they have no intention of doing what you say. Their mouths are full of lustful words, and their hearts seek only after money. You are very entertaining to them, like someone who sings love songs with a beautiful voice or plays fine music on an instrument." By reading these verses, it seems like it is not written about that time only, it is written about this time also. Because as it is written in the verse 31, their mouths are full of lustful words and their hearts seek only after money. This whole society, this whole world is so dedicated towards the money. What I want? Money. All my desires will be fulfilled through money. I do not need anything that belongs to God, because then I have to follow the path that leads to God and which is narrow. Then the things will not be very pleasurable. I might not enjoy the journey, because then whatever God wills will happen. Then I cannot satiate my evil desires. All the wrong things that I want to do, I cannot do. So let's pretend to know the God, follow the God, but still do the things that I want to do. It is not about the all time only, it is about this time also. This is happening in the current world. Everyone is following their own hearts only, not that let's follow the word of the God, the will of the God. Let's surrender to the God, that let God tell us what He wants and then do it. And if we cannot hear, let's go to godly people. No. Even if we go, we will pretend that we are listening, but we will not act upon it. As it is written in the word also, we are pretenders. We do the fake worshipping. We gather in the name of God and still do the wrong things individually. Even some societies gather in the name of God and do very violent acts, killing people, beheading people. How come beheading anyone is God's act? I don't understand that. But okay, fine. A human heart always finds a way to justify itself for its wrong and evil doing. But then they will be judged by the word of the God. We see it happen in villages also. People sit under a tree. People sit in a shop together. People sit at a place that they call holy. And what do they talk? They talk only nonsense. It has nothing to do with God. The people who call themselves holy want to take advantage of the disciples. Those people who sit under a tree and then pretend that they are talking about big things, universal things, about the word of the God, but they just pretend. They do not know anything. It seems like in argument they want to defeat each other. That's it. When was the last time you did an act of kindness, a good act toward others? And you might find it has been weeks or months when they had done anything like that. But we should not be like that. As Jesus said in the Bible also, that there are many people who stand at the corner of the streets. They say the name of the Lord so loudly, as if they are the true worshipper. And they will have their reward certainly, as Jesus said. But in the society, not in the sight of the God. Because as Jesus said, when you go and worship, go inside a room, lock the door, and ask your Father in heaven, who sees you in secretly, rewards you openly. And when He said you do the fasting, don't have a sad face. Put an oil on your face and in your hairs. Go outside and do not pretend like you were fasting or worshipping the God. You do not have to fake it. So the most important thing in this life is that we do not fake our worship towards God. Let's remain faithful and true to our surrender towards our Father in heaven through Jesus Christ. So I ask in the name of Jesus Christ from every one of us, including me, Let's go to the Father in heaven in the name of Jesus Christ. Not by pretending, by big words, big verses, sentences, arguments, defeating each other in arguments. It is useless. It is a very worldly act. Let's surrender truly to the will of the Father and be the child of God. Thank you. Amen.